Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Dicey Knoll.
What's your name, Bougie?
Hey, it's Bousian. Not bougie.
It's
What
bougie.
is it?
It is kind of close.
Okay.
It's bougie.
Bougie Chronicles.
Well, now apparently I'm changing the name of this campaign to the Bougie Chronicles.
Please don't.
He
He doesn't belong here.
Everyone is confused.
Except for me.
You got a little shrimp.
Anyway.
Shrimp gumbo.
Anyway.
Alright, where do we leave off?
Hello, everybody.
Fried shrimp.
We,
Shrimp.
We left off
Sound.
to everybody going with their new goblin friend, Rosh.
Was it
Rash and
Rash?
hash.
It's Rosh.
It's rash and hash
I thought
and
it was
cash
It's-
and
it's
I
trash.
thought
Raj.
it was I thought it was with like
It's
a J,
Rash.
like Raj.
It was Rosh.
No,
I
R
thought he
A.
was Indian.
No, it's
No.
rash.
It's Rash.
He's not Raj.
It's rash and
It's
hash
Rosh.
and cash
I
and
got
trash
this, hold on.
and bash.
All goblins are Indians. It's
Rash,
not canon.
Bash is dead, hash, cash, dash, flash, trash, cash.
Yeah.
Clash. I'm sorry, clash.
There was no cash. It was only
No,
clash.
there's cash.
There was cash?
Yeah, with the K though. Cash with a K.
Oh. Cash with a K. That
Yeah,
wasn't
he was-
specified.
And it's Raj and Kaj.
It's no.
It's Raj. Baj.
Hey, we're live.
Well, you all went to the hobgoblin camp,
With rash, yes.
killed the captain, and are now successful rulers of a goblin camp.
This is beautiful.
Oh my God.
Our children, yes.
And
Let's adopt them.
you got them in. you got some successful trade work out between them and between the goblins and the people of Higler.
The militia, right?
The people of Higler.
Oh, okay.
And Rosh said that he's going to follow you, or lead you, up to the mountain range. We're gonna pick up from there. You all getting ready to leave Higler with your new goblin friend in tow. Making your way up to Boricumia.
Alright. So where exactly did we leave off? Like, were we leaving or were we getting ready to leave?
That's
I think
awesome.
we were like
You were
leaving.
you were leaving. You finished your long rest. Basically just getting yourself prepared to leave in the morning.
Now he's taking us to the mountains or past the mountains?
He only knows how to get to the mountain.
Okay.
Was there any place in the town that we noticed that would have had any kind of like magical supplies of sorts?
Not anything that you noticed.
Do I feel hopeful that taking like an hour to look around to find one would be fruitful, or am I like this backwater town?
Make an intelligence check.
That is an 8.
An 8. With what you've gotten as a vibe of this town, you don't really think so, but you know, it never really hurts to ask.
I will ask the innkeep guy at the old ale tavern that we're staying at, apparently.
I will assist.
I don't know what you're really insisting for. We do not.
Assisting.
Assisting.
I said assistant.
You said insisting.
Insisting?
God
No.
damn it! Just roll with an advantage.
No,
Jesus.
I mean,
I
I
this
think
this
what
has
she's
not.
trying to tell you
What
is she's
are you
just
trying to roll about, ma'am?
She's
I
just
really
trying
don't
to
understand.
assist with the questioning line of, is there any place that would have like, magical
You know what?
goods?
Forget it. Never mind. Do it by yourself. Bye.
I would really hope you wouldn't roll
And
on
then
my
she
bar.
walks away.
Oh well, apparently she wasn't about to roll on the bar. Magical means no, not here. Anything magical? Yeah, no, nothing. We're
Okay,
pretty
worth a shot.
sparse here.
Worth a shot. Talia?
Yes.
Lena? Are we ready?
I'm ready to go.
Before this might be the last, according to our friend Raj here, this might be the last bit of civilization we've seen. We'll see.
There's nowhere to get like any health potions or anything.
I didn't ask about that exactly, but when I asked about magic stuff, I was actually running out of supplies. I only have enough for a little bit, so...
Do we think we need health potions or anything like that? Because I have one.
I'm always pro health potions. Now, I'm a pro not getting hurt, but when I am hurt, I'd rather get healed.
Say 2406 for your AC.
That's my HP.
That's
That's my AC. It's that high. I pulled a.
That's why she loves these character sheets. All the numbers look amazing.
Yes, I know.
Your armor class is 2500.
I know, right? No. I mean, I have a couple of them, but it wouldn't hurt to see
I
what
know.
general store might
Talia
have.
brings up a fair point. Is there like an apothecary or somebody who makes potions?
We have an herbalist. I'm not sure if they make potions though.
Might be worth looking into.
Mm-hmm.
Which direction would she be? Be, or
You know where the food stand is?
guess I shouldn't assume.
2 stands to the left. That's where she's at.
Okay, so we'll go out the back because that's where the food stand was.
Following.
You go around back and you see that they have like it's about 5 stands per side. Now that you've actually gone and take a look at see how many stands there were, all leading out to where the farmers go. And so you look and you see the food stand lady, you see a clothing lady, and then what you can assume is an herbalist. It's like, can I help you all with anything?
Do you sell health potions?
No, I don't have any way of making health potions. I can sell you some tea.
Does it have healing properties?
It can heal you spiritually.
What kind of flavors do you have?
Well, you see, and pulls out this like small little box with like 4 different containers. She's like,
Cerebus is going to go say goodbye to Reginald. This is like he's just like, as soon as she brings the tea thing up, he's like, no.
Elena's like, and then just sees you walking away and just, we'll be back. Just follows him. She's like, tea.
I feel like Nylamine is right up your alley.
Oh, right, exactly. She's there, but we're all both just like.
she
But Talia definitely is more just like, oh, she didn't have potions. I just don't want to walk away. Let me take some sort of interest in what she's selling.
like, I have this nice little green herb tea. I have this Earl Grey. This one's a really strong black tea.
Elena's like, get the Earl Grey. Like walking away.
How much for one tea? Are they like tea bags?
They're like loose leaves.
How much?
Well, what do you have to offer?
Oh, that's right. They're trade. I forgot their trade. I have some torches. I have some
I just imagine
rations.
Talia just reaching around, just boom, torch.
I have a pen. I have an ink bottle.
Are you just like pulling all these out, like setting them on the counter?
No,
I feel like she is.
She's like, this is what I imagine. She's like, I have this, I have that.
This is your grandma trying to pay exact change at the grocery store. I know I got a nickel in here somewhere. Just
I would like, I would
How many
like.
ladies I get that?
Oh, what did you say? She had a black tea, a green tea, an Earl Grey tea, and a what tea?
A mixed assortment.
It's a raspberry mint. It's very lovely.
I would like some Earl Grey and the mixed assortment.
Okay. And what do you have to offer?
Well, I have some fine clothing.
Like, what kind? It is about to start to get a little chilly.
I pull it out. I don't know what I have, but
It's like a blouse and some trousers. Like, I guess it'll do. It'll another layer of clothing. It's gonna start getting a little chilly out here in the swamp.
do you need some torches?
I can take a torch or two.
How many torches for the 2 T's?
Let's go with 2 torches.
I will give her 2 torches.
Torches.
I don't need torches, so that's okay. I will give her 2 torches,
Alright.
and I get 2 T's. What kind of? I got a
Polly's
mixed,
like, yeah, what are these? You just list
mixed
the
blend
And Earl Grey.
tea and Earl Grey.
Mm-hmm. No one wants to be persuasive with the freaking people. She would have done her for one.
She's not very
Talia
persuasive.
is a nice
Talia's
person.
like, I make fire. I don't need torches.
And then I will march my happy ass over to the stables.
You march your happy ass
Around the front of the tavern, where the horses.
literally 20 feet behind you where they are tied to a post.
Here is your Earl Grey.
Is Belmek or Elrilla out here?
You're very
They're
welcome.
not.
Well, then our horses shouldn't be there.
No, they're still inside the inn.
Oh, okay. That's why I'm checking because they said they may be leaving before us.
Yeah, no, they're still there. They had a late start.
Okay.
Their plan was to leave early. It didn't happen. Belnick's a heavy sleeper.
We've all been there.
Belnick's a little too heavy of a sleeper. He didn't want to get out of bed.
Ready to leave at 4 a.m. 7:30, 8 o'clock. Oh, yeah. 10 o'clock, you finally leave.
Yeah, basically.
I have tea. I'm putting tea.
I want to make sure that there's enough feed and all that stuff to get them through, and if there isn't, try to see if I can find some place that's got feed.
Yeah, you
I know
bought
we bought a lot.
you bought a lot of feed. You all, the horses should be fine.
Whew. Well, that's it. I guess, did you get your tea?
I didn't want to be rude. She
I
didn't
know.
have potions, so
I felt like you were perfectly polite.
I got some tea for her too.
Lena likes her tea.
I do.
You
Nice
damn
horses.
brats.
Nyla, why are you being so quiet?
What the shit.
And we leave.
Yes.
Rash comes up to you. It's like, well, if we're ready to go, is there anything you are looking for on the way up to the mountains?
I think that we should possibly
Like,
look into this.
I do remember the Raven, but is there anything else you are looking for?
Not really that I'm aware of.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and get on our way. Begin our trek. It shouldn't be too difficult. Especially since I've been up and down the swamp so many times. I haven't gotten lost in like 2 years.
Well, that's great to know, actually, that you've not gotten lost in several years. Hopefully we keep that track record going.
We all hope so. Well, let's go. Let me see if he doesn't get lost. He does not get lost.
Oh, good.
We would have no idea.
Yeah, we would have no idea.
So for your first day's travel, it does take the first day's travel. The first half of it is pretty difficult, like very through trudgy areas, and around early to mid afternoon, you all happen to stumble upon a path. So it's still a little swampy, but it's more of like cobblestone, so it's a lot easier for you all to walk on. And you actually did speed up your journey quite a bit.
I hate the swamp. This.
You'll be
I hate
alright.
It's disgusting.
You got some mud in your boots.
Yes, it is.
You can just clean it out.
It is disgusting.
Are there any creatures?
Make a perception check.
I told you I will carry you if you want me to.
Oh, my fucking.
That offer still
goodness.
stands.
I'm not riding you like a
Perception?
horse, Lena.
Or
I told you.
investigation.
Well, then don't
Either way,
complain
it's
about
8.
it. You can clean it out.
Frogs. You see some gators out in the distance, but
They're gators, guys.
there are gators over yonder.
There's some gators over there, guys.
Apparently, this voice runs in the family.
There be gators.
There be some gators over there. Oh my.
But Rosh sees them and he steers clear, knowing where their typical hunting grounds are. Tries to keep you away and on the path that you guys have currently found. Anything you want to do before y'all try to find a spot to bed down for the night?
I guess before like we get there and stuff, I guess Sirius will kind of hang back with Lena a little bit, and just kind of be like, you know, I'm kind of lost here, Lena.
What do you mean?
I feel like I'm heading in the wrong direction. After everything that just happened, and we're moving away from home, and I feel like I don't know if anybody there. I don't know if the attack happened there or not. I don't know if my uncle is still alive, or how my city is faring. I'm not sure. Not sure we're making the right move here.
You're saying you want to go back?
I'm saying I'm not sure. I think there may be something else I'm looking for that's this direction, but I just don't know. I've never been really torn like this before.
Well, you did send those letters, didn't you?
Yes, but I mean, I don't know whether they got there. I have no way of. I didn't put in the letters where we were at or where we were going. Given that if they were intercepted, I didn't want somebody coming looking for us.
Well,
I mean, there's just enough in there to let people know that we're alive. And to kind of give a warning of what happened. So, I mean, short of returning to Brinthia, there's not much I can do, but right now we're moving about as far away from Brinthia as we can get. I just don't know. I hope we're doing the right thing here.
I understand how you feel. I think though, I think home will be alright. And you're saying that, you know, you do think that there's something that you're looking for this way. And what if you do go home and everything's fine and you're just that further away from getting closer to what you were looking for?
Well, I mean, I feel like that's going to be here regardless. I could always come back to it. And right now it's just a possibility. It's not even a for sure thing.
Well, we won't know until we get there.
No, we don't. And that's the only reason I'm still going this direction. I'm not sure. I mean, Sidon asked us to come here, speak with the smell, but we don't even know what about or what we're doing once we get there.
Well, to be honest, everything that happened at the capital was a bit scary for me. And I don't think that going home is a good option right now. Just in case.
Well, it's good to know how you feel about it.
I really don't like it at all because it's
my people something more than running away and hiding. And I'm going this way for now, but I just wanted to, I don't know. I guess I just wanted to bounce it off of someone else and see if I sounded crazy or
I don't
not.
think you're crazy. I just think what we're doing is the right thing right now.
Okay.
And if that changes, we can always go home. But right now, I think
he laughs just a little bit and just kind of seriously, just like, if there's a home to return to.
I think it'll be fine, V. Everything will be alright.
Oh, let's hope. And then he just kind of gets quiet.
You all continue going for the rest of the day. Rosh sees a little canopy of broken trees and swampland. He says, we can make a camp over there. It'll at least provide some sort of cover. It is supposed to start getting pretty chilly soon. The previous moon cycle has ended, and it's gonna slowly start getting colder.
Good to know. How long before we get toward the mountains and the ravens?
The raven, that damn bird will find us. Always does when you get near the mountains. Well, honestly, I haven't found this path before. This might have cut about a half-day travel. We might be able to get there in another 3.5 days if this path continues heading north.
You mean we're going on an unfamiliar path?
It's unfamiliar to me, but it's not heading in the wrong direction.
Does he know what he's talking about?
Make an insight check.
That's kind of good. 16.
16? You get, with what you know of where you all are headed, and just with the way the day is gone, you are heading the correct directions to the mountains. And from what you've gotten, he's not, you get no sense of him trying to deceive you.
Okay, cool.
None of them will make us dinner.
All right. You all have your meals. I'll go ahead and roll for her meal. See how it happens. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a natural 18.
She'll make some bomb ass food.
It's the best meal you probably had from her.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's not too bad.
Seeing that it's probably like a 24. 18 plus probably 6.
I like it. I call it my swamp special.
What is it? Huh. We're probably eating frog, aren't we?
Sometimes it's best not to ask exactly what's in what you're eating. If it's delicious, just go with that.
We're eating frog. Could be that gator over there. I'm gonna get that gator.
Right, those are the wrestling gators. I feel like she's chopping their tails off, but then releasing them.
Right.
Oof.
She's like cutting their tail off and then healing them.
It's like categorizing it.
Cauterizing?
Categorizing.
And it's okay.
Joe is probably the meanest person here, and he was the only nice person to me.
I take offense to that.
Takes offense that he's not the meanest person.
Yeah. That's my husband, guys.
I'll take a little bit of time. I'm kind of absent-mindedly carving some wood.
Okay.
And after that, I'm going to try to pull out that long sword once I get a tent set up and see if I can start etching some runes in it.
All right. Go ahead and make a proficiency and add your dex.
so that's a 14.
14. Your wood carving isn't. It's getting there. It's not exactly what you hope for, but it's getting there.
Okay. Doing the turtle.
And now roll a d20, add your proficiency and your intelligence.
I don't feel like I trust you.
Iffy.
You've been weird. Oh God. 10.
Ugh. What did
10?
you roll? Oh. Ouch.
10. You're getting the precursors of the runes into the sword, but it's gonna take you some time to do it.
I expect it. I've got a long ways to go. I'm not trying to rush it and try to get it in like 3 days or anything like that. I know it's gonna take a while, and I'm not in the best of conditions.
Anyone taking watch?
I'll take first. I'll take a watch.
I'll take a watch, but I'm gonna poof Saya into existence.
Okay.
And let her stay with everybody on their watch so she can help them watch.
Easel. What did you say her name was again?
Saya.
Saya.
This is Saya. She's a weasel. She's about this big.
And how long has she been with you?
Quite a while, actually. I couldn't tell you. I mean,
It's been a long time.
And you just poof her into existence?
well, yeah, she's my familiar. I summon her.
Unlike this guy.
I feel like he just flops.
He does. He flops.
I feel like Saya hisses a little bit when.
She's like, say it, stop. Stop that.
Did you get him when you got her?
No.
Oh, he came with you?
No. I was given Felix as a present.
From who?
From V's uncle, Nathus.
Oh. Why did he give you an otter?
Because he thought it would make me happy, and it did.
Oh. Sounds good.
He was probably just tired of me pouting all the time.
And she dances with you.
Alright, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Advantage.
Advantage?
You have
glad I had that
a
advantage.
weasel.
That's good advantage.
Yes. Okay. That is a 22.
22. It's honestly a pretty calming night. With the way that it's very familiar to you, being out in the starry night.
Mm-hmm.
Calm, nothing really rustling. Maybe a better night than some nights that you've had before. But it's calming.
Cool. Who's waking up next?
You're there going around the table.
Yeah, me.
Nothing happened.
Alright.
Here's the weasel.
I will take Saya and Felix in one arm and Saya in the other. Stop fighting. Just get along.
And I will strip and go to sleep.
Whoa. Elena's like,
And the music changes.
Not like that. We all know I'm talking about my armor.
uh-huh. Sure.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
With advantage. Natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
Plus 2, so 22. I rolled an 18 and a 20 on my advantage. Oh, see, I can do that. I can't roll to hit. I can't roll to hit to save my life. I can roll for anything else. That's it.
This is not the music I thought this was. You go and this isn't normal for you. Like, this is as much as it's dark, it's almost a calming dark.
I don't like that.
It's calming.
I don't like it.
Like,
I need noise.
It's a dark,
This is
not
very
quiet.
I need dark.
this is very soothing. Like don't like it.
I don't like the calming dark.
This isn't the horror campaign yet.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Scary. It's too calming.
Right,
I
exactly.
must be on edge at all times.
As you take your watch and, apparently as the calming, unnerving night goes on, you do happen to take a glance over at Nylamine and her... It almost looks like the teardrop around her neck is pulsing a bit. With a bluish white light.
I'm asleep at this point.
Yes,
I
you
don't
are
see
out.
it.
I.
I'm sharing the tab with her.
I mean, so it's just like fading in and out.
It's not like bright.
Yeah.
Like it was literally only because you rolled the natural 20 that you saw it. But it's just very faint. It's not enough to disturb anybody. It's just like at first you thought it was a firefly, then you're like, wait a minute, that's blue.
What is that? That's interesting. I kind of want to check that out. Has she been sleeping the whole time so far?
Yeah. Honestly, at this point, she's very calm and relaxed.
I'll ask her about it later. So I'm just gonna not do
Yeah.
anything. It's just finish my watch.
Yeah. The rest of your night's uneventful.
Okay. When I go to wake you up, though, I'm going to tell you about that. So it.
What is it?
So when I was on watch, I noticed that Nylamine's necklace was glowing, and
Oh, it's
there was
glowing.
There's this blue light kind of coming off of it.
Is it still doing it?
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna look. Is it still doing it?
Make a perception check for me.
Oh God. Natural 20. I swear
Oh
to
my
God.
God, it is.
I swear to God.
Gonna-
I see that shit. You ain't getting out of my view.
I'm just gonna install dice cam.
What? Watching you.
That's legit. I can see
I
it.
can see
I
it from
can
here.
See it too.
I can see it.
I can roll for perception and match it. I'm so pissed.
What's your bonus? -2. I don't get it.
It's still happening.
Okay. Yeah, it's still doing it.
You actually would have had advantage, but
Oh, yeah. Well,
Okay.
I guess it doesn't
need
matter.
I guess we will see about that.
I mean, I don't know about should we wake her up? Like, she looks like she's
I'm
fine.
going to, yes. And I get up and I walk over to Nylamine.
Graciously.
Nylamine,
yes, can I help you?
your amulet is glowing.
It's just a teardrop.
Yes, but it's glowing. Does it do that often? I mean, I've seen it glow when you had a hold of it and you were doing something with it, but never just while you were sleeping.
Does this wake me up?
No.
I'm very soft-spoken.
Nylamine! Did you know?
Just a note, this whole time, Saya is still keeping watch. You know,
I
don't
figured.
distracted.
No, I really don't. I've never noticed it. The only time it's been like this was back when I was alone with the wolves.
I guess if something changes and you feel okay, you do feel okay, right?
Yes, it's
She's
very,
like, I'm
very calm right
tired.
now. With everything that's gone on, I would not have expected me to be so calm, but I am.
Okay, well, I'll wake you up in a bit for your watch, but we'll keep an eye out. It's good to know that you don't feel weird. If you don't mind, give me a few minutes here before you doze off.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Now I'll go over and sit down and cast Detect Magic ritually.
Okay. Let's see. Got her sword on her. The armor. But you already know that. Is there anything specifically, because everything else is pretty much all you know?
I'm just kind of keeping an eye out. I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's anything that's reacting to her amulet. Is her
No.
amulet glowing
Well, yeah.
other than just normal glowing?
Just a normal glow.
Okay.
Normal holy symbol glow.
Yeah, it seems to be, pretty much everything there, I guess, yes. You don't want to get some sleep, I'll keep watch, stay here, will keep me company.
You sure? You don't need me?
No, I'll be fine, I believe. You need your rest too.
Alright, well, wake me up if something happens.
Oh, I'll be for sure.
Okay, just...
I think that's guaranteed.
Just making sure.
Yes, I will not mess around. If anything happens, everyone will be awake as soon as I possibly can make them be awake.
Alright, good.
I cast Thunderstep.
You wake up to a thunder and Sirius is gone. He's in a tree.
He's in a tree.
Well, I'm gonna go snuggle with Felix then.
Are there even trees in the swamp?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
You're under a broken tree canopy, yeah.
Oh.
Is that a 20?
No,
Oh.
it's not, but that is a 15.
15
Or,
is good.
yeah, 15.
Total?
Yes, total.
I rolled a 19.
Everything goes by, you know. You look around and you just so happen to be a little paranoid about Nalamine's holy symbol. But it pulses, but even looking at it, it's almost as if you can get lost in it for a second. And then you're just like, okay.
That's very interesting, okay. Everything pretty much quiet?
Everything else goes on without
Everybody's
it.
snoozing?
Yep.
I want to be sneaky.
Okay.
That is a... double check, I can't remember if I put this as proficiency. I think it is. 13.
Okay.
I'm going to sneak over to Talia.
You sneak over to Talia.
I want to cast Identify on her ring.
Okay.
Which I'm wearing, by the way.
I just
don't-
have to touch it.
You've never seen me
Make
at all.
a sleight of hand check.
Roll shitty. Roll shitty.
Roll shitty.
That is a 20. That's a 17 plus 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your past perception is a lot lower than that.
Mine is a 10. My passive perception, I apologize, 11.
That's very interesting.
You could have just asked.
I know what it is, so.
You could have just asked.
He could have, but.
You could have just asked. Really could have just asked. I say in my sleep. Totally unaware of what's going on.
Just that. Just that.
Can I roll over and like smack him in the face in my sleep? Like I do in my sleep to you?
I've already turned around.
Ah,
Creeping back over to my log or whatever it is.
your log.
Yeah, I got a stomp here and maybe.
Sit around the
And then I
campfire
finish my watch. It's like, it's interesting.
and sing our campfire song.
The rest of your watch goes uneventfully. And the day comes. Ready for another day's travel.
Nyla, you need to roll for a watch or anything.
No. I've been rolling 3, just 3 watches.
Alright.
Sue me.
Good morning, everyone.
Sue me, I'm breaking the rules.
You'll just take very extra long watches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Don't burp. Well, I guess we'll be heading off to the mountains. If we follow this path, hell, we might even run into a raven by the end of the night.
I'm very curious about a raven with a book.
Do I know anything about a raven with a book?
Make a history check.
Ooh. 17.
You don't know anything about a raven with a book, but you've heard stories about soul transfer.
Soul transfer.
Soul transfer.
So I got some real good sleep last night, and I remembered something. Ravens and books and soul transfer.
Ravens.
Will you finish telling me what I remember?
So ravens transfer their souls to books.
Hold, please.
I don't.
You know that there
think she knows
is
what she's talking about. I've never heard this
something going on where almost as in reincarnation, but instead it's just the memories of someone who's dying goes into an animal. It might be this, might not be.
Like is it like a magic thing? They used a book to do it, or?
You're not sure on the process.
Yeah, I remember something. They I guess it's a spell. I don't know. Maybe they use the book. I don't know. But they transfer their memories, their souls, into animals when they're dying to live. So that might be something we could follow.
To follow the raven, or
Just the were-ravens in general. I had some really good sleep, so I remembered that.
that's good to know. Good to know.
So you all go walking. Actually, hold this for him. Hoya.
Hoya, hoya.
Hoya.
I'm keeping watch.
Make a perception check for me.
In the front.
Well, Rosh is in the front.
Well, okay, fine. I'm next to Rosh. 22.
Okay.
I should remember this one out, but 22.
You're all taking a look out, and it's always right before you see it. Rosh is like, "Ooh, watch out for that," and pushes you the other way. "Ooh, watch out for that," pushes you the other way.
With my 22?
Yeah. He got a 24.
Fuck you, Rosh. I saw it. Thank you. I got it. Thank you.
Did you get that one? Thought you had it, sorry.
I need no comments from the peanut gallery.
You all are going, and and you follow this path. You have to get off of it, back on it, try to avoid some dangers that you see throughout the road.
Gators.
Some gators, some large birds of prey. See some vultures. Like rats and swarms of random shit.
Cool.
That he keeps leading you guys out of the way and has been tracking his way back to the path. It's getting close to sunset, and he goes, "Well, I think we found a bird."
Oh, where?
He just points up, and you see out in the distance, you see something very small and flying by.
Firebolt. No.
I think you have the range for that.
It's 120 feet.
It's 300 feet out.
Get closer.
Oh, yeah, that's a bird.
Does it normally come in the night, or will it be there in the morning?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it lands throughout the nights, but it's always typically around this area.
Do we get the idea this is the right, that thing we've been looking for?
The what?
That thing.
What thing?
You know what I'm trying to say?
I really don't.
The were-raven.
It might
she
be.
nailed it.
It might be.
Okay.
So are you guys gonna make camp before the Raven, or try to push forward to see what?
I mean,
What direction is it going?
It's to the north. It's literally the direction that you guys are headed.
like, I mean, how much more time do we have here?
Got maybe a couple more hours before the sun sets.
I mean, push forward. I
Just keep
mean,
going.
unless this is just an absolute amazing spot for camp. I mean,
Well, this Raven, I don't know if like her equilibrium's off or something, but I've gotten hit with that book before. It's a hefty book.
well, I mean, but it shouldn't attack us if we don't bother it, would it?
It doesn't attack. It wants to show you the book.
Well, have you ever looked at the book?
Well, I can't read that.
Well, we should go.
Yeah, that's.
I can speak, but
You
I
have
can't
that-
read.
you
Come on
still
now,
have
I'm
that
just a
helmet,
goblin.
right?
Yes, I do have that.
Somebody needs to teach you how to read.
Nah, I don't need that.
Can we get it?
I think you should read.
I really don't.
Just
It might be good.
It's okay. Let's move forward.
okay.
Come on, Rash. Let's do
I've
this.
lived most of my life without it. I don't
We
need
are
it now.
marching.
He's
Well,
an
I
ancient
guess-
goblin. He's at least 6 years old.
Not wrong. You wanna say, well, if the bird hits you with the book, don't blame me.
Thank you for the
Well,
warning.
if it's wanting to show it to me, I really hope it does hit me with it, so
I
I can
know,
see what
right?
it is.
She got to roll. See.
My curiosity is piqued. So.
I know, mine too.
Oh God.
We're like right
Is it gonna
there.
hit me?
No.
Damn it, hit me.
No.
We still got 2 hours worth of daylight. So
It's
let's
gonna
use
hit
it.
Felix.
Yeah.
Felix
It's gonna.
can't read!
It's gonna hit. It's gonna
Felix, what
kill.
does it
The
say?
otter's gonna die.
It's gonna kill the otter.
No! Oh shit. Oh wait, he's got his hit points back. He went to sleep.
Twice.
He went to sleep twice.
You all get marching, and you can see that Rosh is walking down the path, keeping you going, and like every 5 minutes he's looking up to see where that bird. Where's that bird? Where's that bird? And you all get the 2 hours comes, the sun begins to set, and Rosh is like, I think I might see a clearing up ahead. We might be able to get some rest in there.
Lena's like looking out for the bird. She's very curious about this bird.
The bird's still up in the air, definitely closer now. You can see that even though it does have its bird-like personalities, it does seem to be carrying something.
I want to see it.
Shall we flag him down?
I don't think we should.
I mean, if
bother
we're
the
close
book
enough that
about
it's
it.
flying directly over ahead of us, why don't we just make camp here?
It's still a little bit further ahead.
Yeah, we'll just go to where it's at. And we'll just camp right underneath the thing.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
I think from the clearing that Rosh sees, it's about a football field length away. Is where the bird is staying around. Like, it goes a bit further out every now and then, but it typically hovers around the same area.
Okay.
You all go up to the clearing, and are you all going to post camp there, or try to go up to try to flag down this bird?
I think we're gonna post camp.
No, I
right?
think we're gonna post camp. We don't want to be threatening.
Okay.
Do we?
Alright.
I mean, we
No.
just if it wants to come
No,
speak
I
to
don't
us,
want
it
to
will.
bother it. I'm just curious to know about it.
No, I'm curious.
But we should.
Okay.
Okay. So we set up camp. Not
By the
mean
means cooking.
cooking. Frog stew.
See what she gets. Not as good as the last time.
Oh, it's really good.
It's still edible. Like it's still an edible meal.
So I gotta take it.
But
I'm like,
it's
Nylamine, Is this from yesterday?
Yeah, basically.
Leftovers.
Oh, did not keep well. I'll go back to working on my turtle and back to my sword.
Okay. One with Dex, one with Intelligence.
I'm gonna paint.
Proficiency in Dex.
Turtle is not doing well. That's a 5. Turtle.
That was not very
You cut off one of the legs.
Oh,
That was a 9.
So I just have to start over. Just casually just toss the turtle in the fire. It's like. And that is actually, I bet that would have been a 7, not a 5. I forgot mine's got my proficiency. 15.
15? You needed one more to cut off a day.
That's fine.
Talia watches you throw the turtle in there. You're not gonna throw the sword in there when you're done, are you?
The sword takes a lot more time, but no, I don't think I'm having any problems with this. I'm taking my time. I don't have a lot of materials left, so I have to be extra cautious that I don't waste any of it. So if it takes me more time to do something, I want to make sure I do it right rather than not to mess it up and not have the materials to finish.
You get going and you finish one side of the blade's runes. You're about on track to keep it with its schedule.
Okay.
There's nothing really going on for the evening, so if you want to take watches or just skip ahead to the next day, if you guys have anything you want to do over the night.
I mean, we'll take the watches, but
Yeah.
I don't really have anything else.
Do some painting.
You same watch order?
Yep.
Go.
Yep.
Nice.
I am 22.
With
Saves
advantage?
helping you
I was
out.
gonna say with advantage. Oh,
Wow. 22.
What are the 2 19s?
1918.
Say it's pretty sharp.
Nothing really happens. You take a peek out at the bird. About an hour goes by and you actually don't see the bird up there. And then like 20 minutes later, it's gone. It's back up there. Still has to eat and rest. But nothing eventful happens.
Cool.
Is that 4?
Yes.
Okay.
I could just see the 4 from here. I couldn't see the other one.
13 is the other one, so I got a 15.
You go. Seeing Nylamine's holy symbol glow the night before gets you a little paranoid, and you're not as keeping as keen of an eye out as the previous night. But nothing happens. Nothing dangerous.
Not 20. So that's a 19.
Well, I got nothing for you, so it was an uneventful night.
Can I see if I get Saya to track down a mouse? Some kind of rodent? Small.
Make a survival check for your weasel.
Do you know what a survival check for a weasel would be?
I can certainly find out.
Well, that is a nat 8. I feel like it'd be decent. I feel like it'd probably be over 10. Or at 10. It's wisdom they have for survival, so that's
Let's see. It would be a +1.
plus 1, so that's a 9.
Alright. You're able to go back and find. She's able to go back. Maybe it takes you about 20 or so minutes to go find one of the rats that you all found earlier and just nab it and just prances back with one.
I want to try
Going on an
to
adventure.
toss. I want to try to toss the rat out where, like, kind of wherever that raven's flying around
It doesn't move. Like, it keeps its pattern. Like, it'll swoop down somewhere else, but then just keeps back on its track. It
Okay.
doesn't come for the rat.
I'll see you finish my watching list then. I'll wake everybody up.
Hmm?
Good morning.
Morning.
Hmm?
Breakfast.
Did the raven come down at all for either of you?
No.
They chatted to Saya with Saya for a little while. I'm not sure what they said. They were trucking back and forth like crazy.
Interesting.
I know. Usually Saya only talks to me.
So your day goes on. Make sure he doesn't get lost. Man, he's rolling really good. He goes and
How close did we get to this raven?
about a football field away.
Still a long ways away.
And he didn't come down to us at all?
You did notice that, especially you, when it would swoop down, it wouldn't ever come closer to where you were. It was always further away, and then back, and then further away.
Like it was stalking
back.
us? Like prey?
No, like it would not physically come closer to you all, but it would
If we
go
try to
further
get closer
over.
to it, does it keep backing away?
No, it stays on its path.
So we're going to go look at this raven, right? That's what
Yes.
we want to do. Okay.
Yep.
Just want to make sure as we're traveling, so that we're not passing the raven.
Okay. You all go, and actually, let me see. Oh, okay. Rosh is just picks up all stuff. Like, well, we have another day's travel. Let's go ahead and get going. And he just starts marching on. About 20 or so minutes, you all look up and you see the raven. The raven like gone out, grabs something, like has some small rodent in its mouth, and goes up and it's eating it. As Rosh goes and like gets to a certain point on the road, looks up and goes, "Oh shit!" And you see as this raven has taken a nosedive and pulls up right and hits Rosh right in the face with the book,
I'm gonna go.
and then has now perched on top of Rosh's head.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Hi. I'm like right next. I imagine I'm right next to Raj.
oh god, Rosh just took 3 points of damage
Oh my god.
from the book.
Why are you hitting people with books?
Is there a title on the book?
Do you speak common?
Is he holding the book?
It's like he's like holding it with one talon and the other talon's on Rosh's head.
I'm gonna reach my hand out to it.
In primordial.
It'll drop the book.
What is it? What is it? Does it have a title?
I'm gonna open it.
It does
No,
not.
I had it. It's mine. It's mine.
It does not have a title.
Okay, I'm gonna open it. She's like,
So what's in it?
It's cursed.
So
I'm gonna open it anyway.
So, as you go and you open the book, it is tattered. Like, has talon marks all over it. Parts of the pages are wet and damaged. It's not a very well maintained book. As you go through it, it seems to be some sort of storybook.
What's the story?
I'm sorry. Just kind of hurt. It talks about this girl who was traveling through a swamp. Fell off her horse. Got injured. Was taken back to a castle where she was taken care of. And
killed her?
and healed. No, healed.
She was taken care of.
And treated her wounds. And as she stayed in the castle, there was 3 and 5 and 7 different birds around the castle. They would go and get her what she needed and anything that she would ask. One day she got lonely. And when she went to leave, saw one of the ravens turn into a man and held the door open as she left. And when she came back to be with the ravens again, the castle was gone. As you flip to the last page, a folded bunch of paper falls out.
Look at it.
Same.
Is it just like all?
You open it and it's like 3 or 4 papers clipped together. On top you have what looks to be a map. And it does show, you see this very poorly drawn castle. And then you see this thing, you see canopy written on it. You see clearing. And it seems to, as all this seems to almost look like the path you're following. And as the dotted lines follow the path, you see that there is another striation that goes, so the path goes to the right. You see a striation off to the left that leads to the castle. And then in the back of on the back of the other 2 sheets, you do see that is it real? Ravens. Never seen them before. Eerily dark. Why is it so quiet? And then on the back it says, on the next sheet it has, where'd the color go? Where am I? Why is it so dark? Does my life even matter? What am I doing here? And it just stops.
Hey V,
Yes.
come look at this.
Okay.
I'm just gonna show you all the papers and the map and all of the words on the back.
What's it written in?
Common.
What do you make of this?
I should make a history check for me. I need to see if you know something.
I was also reading.
If you're behind or
15.
reading it.
Yeah,
Alright.
I was.
You do a word comes up very, very often in the book. It's called Vistani.
Vistan.
Vistani.
I was also reading it.
I know that word. I don't know if Cyrus said know that word.
Well, unless someone told you.
Vistan.
Are you just saying Vistani over and over?
Yes, that's just me. That's just me saying that. It's not Lena.
Emily Vistan.
Vistan.
Elena.
I
Did
know.
Cyrus know that?
Maybe. Depends on your history check.
Can I roll to?
Sure.
That
10.
is an 18 plus 6. Well, hang on a second. It might just be plus 4. I'm pretty sure I'm
10.
proficient in history, though.
10.
24.
That doesn't ring a bell to you.
Tied.
24.
24? You do know that Vistanis are plane travelers.
Mm-hmm.
They keep their expertise within the Shadowfell and the material plane. Not sure why that would be in what seems to be a children's story for everything else.
It's very curious. I will say the person who wrote these notes on here seemed to be very intelligent. I have been asking myself since we got here, why am I here? But no, the mention of Vistani in here a lot. Those are like plane travelers. They come freely between this world and others. And that's very interesting for what looks to be some sort of children's book.
Do you think that this map is? Do you think there's something there?
Raj,
You mean that castle? That's
Yeah.
mentioned in the book.
this map
Yeah.
look familiar to you? Do you recognize this path with this little castle?
It's like I've never seen that castle, but from what I can tell from this map, this dotted line that we're following seems to be the path that we've been on. We've been to that clearing. That's actually where we're at now, where we just slept. There's a canopy.
Do you know where this fork is?
I'm pretty sure I can find it. It looks like it's just outside this tree line, so I'm pretty sure we could just get there and make a left. And
And you feel like making a slight detour?
well, I guess you all did do me a great favor. I'm alive because you all.
Neither mean any objections. Neither means game. What about the rest of you?
What is the
want to
raven
check
doing?
it out.
It's still perched on. Like it sees like a bug or two in Rosh's hair. We'll go peck at it. And
Do you want us to go to the castle? And I'm gonna point at the castle on the map.
it just looks at it. It looks at you.
I'm very
In
curious
that
about
case,
this.
how about little fella? How about you lead the way?
Alright. Let's go.
I was speaking to the raven, but yes, let's go.
Oh well. I don't think she's gonna leave my head.
You said you
Hopefully,
can.
it doesn't poop on me.
You
I
can.
already smell bad enough.
You can speak different languages.
A
Right.
few. I know several.
Do you think you could try and talk to her?
I say something in a different language.
It just looks at you.
No.
Looks at the book.
Try a different one.
With your magic.
Oh,
Or the helmet, maybe?
that's not really how that works. That's more like written languages. I mean, I might be able to understand some speech a little bit, maybe, but this is an animal. That's like more woodsy people. I don't know. Nyla, I mean, might be able to do something like
Does
that.
she? I don't think that's in her spell list.
I have no idea. I have not looked at her spell list. I should, but I haven't.
I don't think it's in her spell list, but let me double check.
Speak with animals.
Mm-hmm.
It is not.
And it would definitely be something that would be more nature type people. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm a little bit more refined than nature.
Got it. Lead the way, bird.
Bird's just perched on his head. Keeps looking back at the book. It doesn't ever keep the book out of its sight.
Alright, here we go.
This bird is so cute. Can I keep it?
Keep the book, you keep the bird.
Yes, queen.
Oh, I got 2 animals to kill.
It's gonna be a fireball in the desert or in the swamp in a minute.
My eye is watering.
Go.
Oh no.
Nylamine would definitely save the otter before she saves any of us, so I think you're okay.
I feel like that's.
Thank God he had advantage to figure out where that was, because that was a nat 1 and then a 16.
So you sure you know which way you're going there, Raj?
Yep. This is what the map says.
Are you sure
I'm going that way.
A little confused there. I have absolute faith in our companion. Absolute faith.
Sounds like it.
You all go and get to the end of the forest, and he's like, well, it should be this way.
I would like to be like when we hit that, like when we cut off from the nice path, I would like to take a dagger and start marking.
There is, so you were in a bit of a tree coverage at this point, so you just want to mark the tree, or?
Yeah, I kind of want to make marks that way. If we're making it back, it may not be something fast, but we can find our way back to the nice path.
Okay.
Cerebus.
Just make a survival check.
You can do that magic thing where you see if it's magic, right?
Yes, I can.
Do you think the book
nice.
might be magic?
That's a 13.
Okay. You successfully make enough carvings to find your way back.
Okay, nice.
You heard me, right?
Yes, I can, I mean, I could, but, I mean, honestly, at this point, I kind of assume that it is. It's being carried around by a raven, and, I mean, it's a book to us. It doesn't seem like much, but for a raven, that's pretty heavy.
How big is the book in comparison to the raven? How big's the raven?
It's a normal sized raven. Small bird.
Yeah, I mean, ravens are
Yeah,
like this
big.
big.
Carrying a big ass book?
It's tattered.
Oh, okay then.
Like, you can see that this bird has probably dropped this book a couple times. Like, the pages are wet and all that. Like, you know, there's like some prying off the pages to try to get them all to work together. That was a big one.
Well, they're setting off a whole show here. But, I mean, if nothing comes from this path and we get a moment to rest, I'll check it out. I have to prepare to do something like that. I know I can't just do it. Not right now, anyways.
You can see that he's going, trying to get the map at a reasonable scale. It's not really drawn at a decent scale. He does go and he's like, well, it should be right around here. And you guys go and what almost looks to see like, you know, a tree out in the distance or a couple trees out in the distance starting to turning out to be like a moss-covered building.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
I think she's allergic to bless yous.
Thank you.
And it starts to look more like a moss-covered building. This is pretty big, even for what you all know. Like, this is almost about the same size as your castle back in Brinthia. Like,
Raj, you've never seen this before.
no, I don't come out this far.
This is pretty big. No one knew it was here.
And maybe someone did, maybe someone didn't. I don't know. I don't come this far.
Well, look at that. You're an explorer now.
Well, clearly. Well, I guess we're going in.
I mean, at this point, it'd be almost rude not to.
It's like, well, I think maybe I should stay outside with the bird.
You do know there's a lot of things out here that would probably eat you.
I'm okay with hiding from those things. It ain't hard. I'm small. I can just hide in the dirt.
Now, be careful. We need you to get out of here and need you to get
Close.
back.
Oh, I
to
was
Higler.
literally gonna go right there in that big old puddle right there, and just like make myself all murky and like, just be like 2 eyes hanging above right here.
You gonna be a gator, guys.
He gonna be a gator. There be some gators, guys.
Approach the building.
gators here.
Okay, he rolled a nat 20 on stealth. He's good.
Do I see a entrance or anything?
You see that there is what was probably used to be a gate there. One of the gates like off its hinges and like goes in. Make a perception check for me, actually. I need to see if you see this.
15.
15.
How do I keep rolling good for perception? It's a 16.
It's perception.
I know.
So you go, and on the tops of the building, you see 4 ravens.
Hmm.
How is the raven?
Interesting. How
Like
tall
our
are the
raven?
walls?
Does he or she seem excited to be at the castle, or?
Make
Who
an
has
animal handling check
Who has the book?
Me.
or insight.
I feel like that'd be insight, but I'm gonna make
Make
whatever
an
you want.
insight.
Either way, it's still +1.
20.
Dirty 20.
30-20. It's a bird.
I'm sorry.
Do
Awesome.
your extensive study of ravens,
It's a bird.
their migratory patterns and mating habits, you have aptly determined that it is a bird. This is, in fact, a bird, and a black one.
Thank you, National Geographic.
Notice how the bird hops from one foot to the other, trying to attract the attention of a mate.
Anyway,
It's still perched on Rosh's head. So now there's just a bird on the ground with 2 eyes underneath it.
so cute. I love that. I love
So
that.
if I'm looking
I want
into the
bird.
gate, like, what do I see?
I want to
So
pick
you
up
see the 4 ravens, and you see a stairwell going up to the castle doors.
I pick up the bird and put him on my shoulder.
You pick up the bird, put it on your shoulder, it immediately hops off and goes back on Rosh's head.
No, come this way. Come.
Let me love you.
Fine, but we're taking your book inside.
It's just watching you take the book and sticking on Rosh's head.
I want the bird.
I'm not going to be as nice as Mercer.
Anyway, continue.
Alright, well, if we're done playing with the bird,
I just wanted it to come with, but okay. Yes, we're done playing with
well, I
the
mean,
bird.
if it's out here, it'd be fine. Maybe it'll come with us when we leave.
Okay.
You all walk up the stairs to the castle gate, or castle doors. You open the castle door, and we're going to take our break there.
Dum, dum, dum.
So as you all step into this nice wooden door, at first you walk in and you see rusty iron hooks on the left side of the wall. On it there is a shovel and a rake. There is also a cloak that is draped over one of the hooks. And then you see another door directly in front of you.
I'm gonna go up to the other door. Is it unlocked?
We're in the castle?
You are you open the door and it's like a small little walkway, and then there's like another door.
Is anyone watching us?
There's no room in this little hallway for someone to be watching.
Is it lit?
There is it's a very dull light, coming from what looks to be a torch, but it doesn't look like it's burning, but it's producing light.
That's interesting. I guess I'm waiting because Lena just walked off to go check the door.
You open the door and it's open.
Okay. What does it open up into?
So you open the door. As you open this door, it's a very spacious room. There is cracked windows that you can see on the right hand side, where it bows out, kinda like that has like the little chair with like the big glass windows that you see on houses sometimes. It's cracked and foggy. There's some there's like some like big chairs that all have like dusty fabric over it. See some hunting trophies like wolf heads and some deer heads. And there is a picture frame with no picture inside over the fireplace.
I want to investigate this little entryway.
Mm-hmm.
I want to check for signs of like recent use. You said the cloak is hanging there, and there's like some tools. And
Yes,
stuff.
there's a shovel, a rake, and a dusty cloak.
Alright, I want to see if it looks like they've been here for a long time. Is there anything odd about them? You know, it's like the hooks.
Like, are you like rummaging through it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take some time and actually kinda,
Make an
like,
investigation
search.
check.
I want to investigate the fireplace.
Look at
15.
15.
What is going on with this chair?
As you go through,
No,
uh,
I'm having a problem.
it looks like the tools may have seen some use earlier than the cloak has. They're not as dusty, but they're still pretty dusty. You actually get to the cloak, and it startles you a bit because as soon as you touch it, 2 moths come flying out. So it startles you for a second. But after,
That's creepy. Yes.
after you like
Oh, that's creepy. Yes.
like hit it a couple times, make sure nothing else comes out. You check it out, and you do happen to see a rusty iron key.
It's interesting. Got a key here, Talia. Are they on both sides or just the one side?
It was just on that left-hand side.
Key to what?
That is the question, isn't it?
What's in the fireplace?
Is that on inside?
The fireplace and the picture frame specifically.
Well, it's literally just it's an empty picture frame. It something hung there, and it is literally someone took a picture out of a frame, just of the frame.
fireplace.
It's an old used fireplace.
There's no like any key slots or anything like
No.
that. Are there any other doors in this room?
Yes, there are. There are. So when you look, the fireplace is here. You have a set of stairs going up on your left, and then there's a hallway on the right of the fireplace.
And there are 2 doors closed?
So I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I missaid this. Fireplace here. There's a door right here,
Okay.
and then there's a stairway going up right next to the door.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And then on the right hand side of the fireplace, there's a hallway that leads to another door.
Is the door unlocked? By
Which one?
The staircase?
By the staircase? Yes.
What does it lead to?
This leads you to a kitchen. As you open it, it's a stale smell, but you do get the hint of food, of meat and wood burning, like, old grease in the pan that you can still smell, still floats about here. You do see some cleaning supplies, some pots and pans. It's still furnished.
Is the kitchen in this direction? I'm gonna go look down the hall now.
You can go look down the hall. You go down the hall and you open the door, and it leads to this big circular chamber. And it goes, as you look up, it goes up high, very high ceiling. And above, and so there's still a table there. There looks to be 8 chairs around the table. There is this huge chandelier that hangs above the table, and and there are 3 windows spread out, and it seems to have the cracks and fog as the other windows did, and there is a much smaller fireplace in here, but there is still a fireplace, and it's very blackened with soot.
Like it's been used recently? Or just dirty?
Make an investigation check.
Super
10.
good. Super good.
Just dirty. Nothing really has gone on in here.
I will go back out. So, kitchen this way, and then down the hall, there's like a dining type room. Big table, small fireplace, lots of chairs.
Okay.
Nothing that was locked. That would need a key.
I guess I'm coming into the main foyer or whatever now. As Talia's coming back.
I'm sorry, what did you roll in your investigation? Was it a 15 or a 16?
15.
15? Actually, you would have noticed that when you searched the key, when you found the key, there was also a small, like, crawl space type of door behind the cloak.
Huh. Kind of pop it open there.
Looks to be a stairway going down.
This is interesting. Lena,
I'll come over.
mind to come here?
Sure. What did you find?
I just found a little pathway here. I just need somebody to hold my shoulder for a moment.
Should I go ahead?
No. I just need you to make sure nothing comes up on me, and Saya will go look.
Alright.
And I'll send Saya down, and I'll look through Saya's eyes.
Does Saya have dark vision?
No.
I do.
It is quite dark.
It's quite dark. I'll just let her go down as far as she can.
So she goes down, trying to get a hang of it. She goes down, goes down a bit slower to try to, not bump into anything. Goes down like the first set of stairs and bumps her head.
Aw.
And she like staggers back a bit. Finds out it's a wall. Finds out which way to go. She makes a right. Starts going down some more stairs. And then she starts going about for a bit. It's a pretty decent sized room. Like there's definitely things in there, but it's nothing that she can really distinguish.
I'll have Saya come back.
Bumps her head on the way back up.
It's a dark room down there, so I suggest we go through. I don't know how many times she can cast that thing. Her eyes of the night.
Let me check. Cleric. Twilight.
Oh, she's got on here used once for free, and then she can't do it again unless she expends a spell slot. Or after a long rest, is what she has written down here.
Eyes of Night. Let's see, you got any willing creature within 10 feet of you up to the number of creatures equal to your wisdom modifier. Share dark vision lasts for an hour. Once you share, you can't do so against you finish a long rest unless you spend a spell slot of any level to share it again. So
Okay.
yes.
I don't know. Maybe stay here for a minute. I'll leave Saya with you. She'll let me know if anything happens here. It's dark down there, and you're kind of noisy, so I mean, I'm not real thrilled about going into a secret passage into a swamp castle, but I have to say my curiosity is very piqued about this place.
Alright, well, I'll wait here.
And I will sneak down the stairs as best as I can.
Please be careful.
Well, always careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's I think it's an 18.
Stealth is a dex check.
Yeah. Yep, 18.
Alright.
I couldn't remember if I had proficiency with it. I didn't think you did, but He doesn't.
Alright. You are presumed that you're sneaky.
And I'm creeping down the stairs.
Is she, you're half elf, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I have vision.
So you go and you start sneaking your way down the stairs. The stairs go down quite a bit. Not really what you were expecting from watching Seiya go down.
How far before I lose the light from upstairs?
You can get all the way down the first set of stairs that you remember Seiya going down.
That is a 10 on the dot.
You're fine.
It's -1, but it's +1 because I'm proficient, so it's 11 technically. So.
You're still fine. You see like there's nothing really affecting you that bad.
I'm not really comfortable with the dark.
You go and you see, get down to that platform that she was on, and you're probably about 25 feet down. You look off to the right and there's more stairs going down.
Is there any kind of a room or here or anything? Just
It's about another 20 foot down, and it does look like that there is a clearing up ahead.
Alright, but all this is completely just stairs going all the way
Yes.
down. Hey, I'll go on down.
Okay. You get down and it's very damp. You happen to come down to a cellar. You see very rough and tumbled brick setting wall. There are some crates and barrels and old furniture all cobwebbed up. And then and that's all to the right when you come down. And then you do see that there is a hallway leading left.
I kind of look around. I want to look around this room and see if there's anything like what's it used for. Is there any? I mean, I'm not sure what I'm looking for at this point. I'm just looking if there's anything interesting in here. Does this just look like it's completely just like a storage cellar, or is there, I don't know, maybe ulterior motives for it?
Make a perception check for me.
Nat 1.
Oof.
That one.
It's so spooky.
It, from what you can tell without digging through the cobwebs to look at everything, it looks just to be a standard storage cellar.
I will kind of find a wall.
Okay.
And I'm going to lean up against it, and then I'm going to poof my vision to Seiya and get Seiya to just bite like at Lena and kind of run toward the stairs.
Okay. I'll follow Seiya. I'll put Seiya down and follow Seiya.
And then I'm going to run in and see if Seiya can find, once she starts going, I'm going to run and see if Seiya can find Talia and chatter like hell at Talia.
This is.
What's wrong with it?
Does a little hoppity hop side, y'all backs all hunched up, running toward the front door.
I will follow the crazed weasel. Hey, Lena, what's going on with this weasel?
Lena's just going down the
Where's
stairs.
Lena? Follow the weasel.
Okay. So you all make your way down the stairs. I need both of you to make perception checks, and I should make one for Nylamine as well.
9.
9.
My nat 1 was actually
What?
a 0.
What's
0.
perception mod?
Hers is actually pretty good, I think.
It's at
Hers
least-
is +4.
Plus 4? So she got a 22. So
Oh.
The leg is loose. That's why.
Again?
Yes.
so
I'm like, something's going on with this chair.
We have technical difficulties. Here, go take that.
see it wiggle?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what is going on?
So,
I literally just did this like 3 weeks ago.
Really?
it's just like the table we have.
Oh.
I think Shannon just wiggles too much.
I mean, I do move a lot. It's not a wrong statement.
Assume that you're still jiggling now.
Yes. Thank you.
I'll hit it with the wrench later.
Okay, so we both got 9s because we're really good at our jobs.
Yes.
So you all go, and I'm assuming Naomi will probably be ahead of you.
I figured it would.
I thought she
None
It
would
was-
probably be coming behind Lena.
Behind her.
She was
So
upstairs with Lena.
you would notice that when you all three of you come down to the stairs behind Service, Nylamine stops in her tracks.
Retracts? Like
Her
she's scared?
stops. I think there might be someone down here.
Aren't we following Service? Isn't Service down here?
No, there's someone else.
What do you mean?
I hear someone whispering, I can't get out.
I'm gonna listen for it. Do I hear it?
No, that's what your perception check was for.
Oh. Well, now okay. Where, you mean like to where we're going?
Like, I think he's down here.
I'm gonna
Who?
I don't know.
keep going forward.
I am too.
She's basically on a mission now. So like she's like looking around, like trying to see where she heard this noise from. You see as Nylamine just comes down, looks panicked, goes past you, makes a right, and you see this as she goes down, and she's just there, and she's like, is there more than one? And you turn the corner, and she's standing at a door at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
Do you think this is the key? Maybe?
Maybe. Nylamine, are you okay?
No, she's hearing voices.
There's someone down here.
Someone did it. Come here, Saya. And I get Saya up on my shoulder.
Okay.
Are they... Do I hear them, like, where I'm standing next to Nylamine?
Make another perception check for me.
That's a 2, which is a 1.
You don't hear anything.
Nylamine, I don't hear anything.
I'm gonna stand there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up close to the service.
Do we hear it now?
Both of you make perception checks.
Like, I won't put my ear on the door.
Oh, I rolled a 21.
Is that a 19?
Yes.
22.
Both of you
I rolled a 19.
hear, Brorin, where are you, boy? And then, I can't get out.
Rowan? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
I really don't hear anything.
I'm gonna kind of put you behind. I'm just gonna put you behind her.
Jeez, someone just said Browan.
Does there look like there's a spot? Or no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't know about the key. Never mind.
Well,
You
I
just
just
wanna open the door?
asked him about the key, so you know there is a key.
You want to try the door?
I want to try it.
The door is unlocked.
Okay.
Should we go
I feel
in?
like we should have searched this room here. So this place is kind of giving me the creeps. Are there any torches around?
I have 8.
Are they like on the walls or anything?
There are not.
We could use those. Could you light a couple of those?
I produce flame on one of the torches.
Okay.
How many do you want?
I'll just take the one.
Hand him a torch.
Is there any place down here to hang a torch?
There does look to be
Sconces or
in the hallway that you do see a torch cradle that you can hang it in.
I'll go hang up a torch.
You now have enough light to where it's lights up almost the entirety of this chamber.
Okay. Yeah. Let's
And
look
as
around.
you put it up, you do see like you put it up and you turn around and there is another door that is closed.
I want to keep listening.
Am I like right next to it? Can I hear?
You're like
anything
right
through the
behind
door?
it. Like there's so you put it here and the door is like this wall.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep listening for the voices.
I'm gonna look around through the
I'm gonna stay
cobwebs
close
and the
to.
stuff here to see what's there. If they want to check doors or whatever they can, I want to check what's in this room.
Okay.
Look through all the stuff. Takes some time and actually
Alright, make an investigation check for me.
dig around.
Are you going into the room?
No, I wanna literally crack it open so
So
that
19.
more noise can come in. And but like basically like put my ear in the crack and
Th-
listen.
There is no difference.
What are they saying though?
You hear the same thing, and it's not frequent. It's sporadic. It's not like one after the other. It's, Rowan, where are you, boy? And then, like, maybe couple seconds later, it's like, I can't get out. And it's just those two over and over.
And there's no like extra noises or anything like that.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'll look for like trapdoors or anything like that.
Like traps or like a hidden door.
A hidden door
Make an investigation check. Like in the hallway you're at, or
in the room we're in.
so in the hallway, not the room that you're standing out of.
Wherever he said to look for stuff, that's where I'm looking for stuff.
Just in the room that we're
Yeah,
standing
the
in.
room we're in.
So you're going back to the cobwebs.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, we're not in the
Yeah,
cobwebs.
they didn't go through any doors.
No, but it basically was here, and there was a small little hallway, and then there was the porch stand, the door that Nylamine went to, and then the door right behind it. So
Yeah. Yes, I'm looking through the cobwebs and all that stuff. It's wondering anything that's in down here. Actually, I don't know how big the room is.
Investigation?
it's maybe a total of like
Investigation?
25, 30 square feet.
Investigation.
11.
11. With both of you going through, there's not much in there. It's a total of like 6 chairs, an ottoman, an empty cabinet, a child-sized desk,
Anything in the desk?
empty.
Should we continue?
Well, we've got 2 doors here. We have this one over here, and we have that one down there.
Which one is the noise coming from?
That one down there.
Well, that one has that weird, like it's on a loop. It's like
Like they're saying the same things
Yes.
over and over. I mean, we can go look into it. I'm a little leery of someone saying this. What are they saying?
Browen boy, come here, boy, or something.
Browen, where are you, boy?
Oh, Browen, where are you, boy?
And then I can't get out.
I can't get out.
And it's the same voice.
Yes.
2 different voices.
Well, 2 different voices, but the same voices.
Okay, so there's 2 different voices saying the same things over and over.
Mm-hmm. It's a very inconsistent pattern too.
Maybe it's just a ghost.
Yes, just a ghost is what scares me. This makes me a little nervous.
I can't punch ghosts, guys.
Yes, I can't really punch ghosts either. It's up to you. We can look at either. I mean, this place intrigues me, but I didn't come here to fight the spirits of the dead either. So it's your call. We can go where the voices sound, which seems a little maybe trappish to me. Or we can check out the other room.
What does Nylamine think?
She's still standing at that door with the voices.
She's being very quiet. This is totally unlike her.
Yeah, it's like Joe's not role-playing her today or
I
something.
know, I don't understand.
If there's someone hurt, we should save them.
I don't know if it's a someone though.
By the looks of it, I mean, I don't think that anybody's been here recently. I'll go over to the door that's the one that's in the room that's closed.
The one that Nylamine's not at.
The one that's not over there.
Not that one
Not
over there,
that
but the
over
one that's
there,
right
but
here.
The one that's right here.
Not the
Gotcha.
Nylamine door.
Does it sound like there's anything coming from behind the door?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna open it.
It's like it's stuck. Like, you know, like when you like the handle like there's no handle. Like it should just be a push open door, but you can't physically push it in.
Well,
Like you can always force it.
I wouldn't force it.
I'm not gonna force the door. I don't know if I should open
Nylamine
this
is
one.
wanting to go to the other one. I mean, maybe we should look at it first. I mean, there's the whole castle upstairs.
I don't know if I want to continue down there just yet.
I don't think we're going to get Nylamine out of here. Someone is yelling for help.
Well, Talia, do you want to investigate with her down here?
Sure. This is definitely interesting.
Okay, Talia, you get to go first.
I will go through the door.
I'm staying back.
So you open this
I'm
door,
walking with
you walk in,
Nylamine.
Nylamine is like on your heels, like coming in.
Okay.
You go in and it's a small circular chamber, and in it there is a well,
A well.
like a water well.
Is there like a rock on the floor or a pebble or something?
There's some loose stuff.
Like something heavy?
You can, if you want to throw something down there, you can.
I do.
Throw something down there.
Okay. throw
Somebody's
something
actually
down
gonna be down there. She's gonna just smack him in the head with it and kill him.
Ow!
You throw something down there. You wait like 6 seconds, and you hear ting, 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 ting.
So there's no water? Okay. And there's just a well in
There's
here?
a well, and there's like there's a basket there,
What's in the basket?
an empty basket.
Well, there's no water in this well.
What's in the room?
Nothing else.
Nothing
Besides the
else,
well.
no, kind of like, is it stone walls? Is it earthen walls? What are we looking at here?
It's stone.
Stone. Can I see that other torch, Toya? I'll take it. I'll light another torch with it, hand the torch back to her, and then I'll toss it down the well.
Okay. Are you looking down the well?
You know, I could just throw some fire down there, right?
I know.
Okay.
So you take the torch and you drop it down, and so you look down. It's about 60 feet down. At the bottom, you see an old corpse. And a couple things that are down there as well.
Oh, there is a body in the well. Are you still hearing the noises?
You would hear at this time too. You would hear, "I can't. Get out."
Okay, so, if anything bad happens, I leave everything to Saya.
What?
And I jump over the side of the well.
What?
And I walk down the side of the well.
You walk down the side of the... Oh, you have your spider
Slip through the spider
slippers.
climber. Got it.
Like,
I can't
Vee, where
even
you-
do the
Oh.
check.
She literally was like, Vee, where do you? Oh my god.
I know. Literally, I was just like...
Don't scare me like that.
60 feet, what?
She's like,
Oh my god.
that was actually kind of cool. But damn.
Oh, like it's just like you.
Is there like a rope or anything on this well?
Yeah, there's a basket attached to it.
Oh, that's what you meant. I'm not very smart.
When I get about halfway, when I get about 30 feet from the bottom, I'm going to bamf Saya down there.
Okay.
And just kind of look around with her.
I leave everything to
Look around, like, you know, it's a pile of bones. Like they're not. It's been down there for a while, so she can just like easily move them around.
How big of an area?
It's a 60 foot by 60 foot. So 60 foot down, 60 foot wide.
It's pretty big.
I think I may have read that wrong. Nope, 60 foot by 10. There we go.
10 feet wide. So it's literally just the bottom of a dry well.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I'll finish walking down.
Alright, make an investigation check
So far, so good. Not great. It's 11.
for me. That's enough. You need an 11. Everything in this room was an 11 DC.
5. Plus 6.
Searching through.
My dice are not in love with me tonight. No, I think they're pissed because I bought a new set.
Searching through,
Jelly.
you see a holy symbol, a god you don't recognize. It is on a gold chain, and it does seem to be a holy symbol soon.
Okay.
It's almost like what's the thing called? That has pictures in it.
A locket?
Comic book?
A locket. A comic book? It almost looks like a locket. You press the button and there is a tiny portrait of a female dressed very regally. And then you do find 25 gold pieces.
I'll scratch around the bottom of the well here, just kind of make sure that there's nothing else in the dirt and muck or anything like that would have been there in the past. And after that, I will. Oddly enough, I'll gather the corpse, the bones.
Okay.
Put them in the bag and take them up with me.
All right.
Once I'm satisfied that I have everything down here.
Easy enough to do. It does take you a better part about 15 minutes.
It's fine. It's okay. Everything's fine. It doesn't seem like there's much down here.
You look and Lane and Naomi are just like staring down at you from the top of the well.
Me too.
Talia's like,
No, once I have everything, I'll grab the torch and make my way back up.
okay. You make your way back up and like one more time as you're about to leave while you just hear, I can't get out.
That's strange. I just got a hold of you, my friend. Let's check the sides of the well.
It's a well carved out well. There's not it's all stone basically all the way down.
We're not hearing the other voice anymore.
No.
I guess I'll go on out. I'm satisfied that there was nothing else down here, so I didn't find any other corpses or anything. So I'll go up, and once I get up to the top, I'll lay the bones out as best as I can for Nylamine. I'm assuming this is it. I mean, I'm starting to hear the voice now, and I heard it again. But I don't know if there's anything you can do for them, or maybe we can lay them to rest outside.
You want to make a religion check for her?
Oh, for Nyla?
Yeah.
Or you
I can do it. You can do it. I don't care.
can make it. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. What's her religion bonus?
Her religion bonus is 1,000,000.
It's like intelligence. I'm not sure if she's proficient in it.
+1.
+1?
She's religious. Okay, yeah, she's got the same problem I have. She's got a -1 to intelligence. So yeah, +1.
Luckily she rolled a 13. It's almost. She's like, this might be the body, but I think the soul might be trapped. I think this is where it died, and this is where he can't find a way out. His soul. I can do a prayer over him, but I don't know if I can help him find the peace he's looking for.
How do you free a soul?
Even I don't know that.
Unfortunately, is a little beyond me. I mean, I've heard stories of things that you can do. Either very powerful people such as Nylamine, or very dark people doing things the way I do. But soul magic is usually either very dark magic or holy magic. There's not a lot of gray area there, and I'm not sure that me or Nylamine are.
What about Nadalia? Do you think she could do something?
I'm not sure. The spell that was cast on her is in that kind of vein of, reaching across space and plucking a soul back and returning it to its body. But in that case, I mean, we are so far from being able to do something like that.
So what's the plan then? What are we doing?
I guess we can leave the bones here. I mean, I'm not sure what else we can do. We can probably give it a burial of some sort if we want to take the bones with us. Get it out of the castle.
That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's sad that your soul is trapped somewhere. But
Well, we'll take the bones.
Add a pile of bones to your inventory. So now there was one more room left in.
I feel like this is Nylamine driven more than Cerebus, but
So one more room that is in here.
we'll go check out the room that you couldn't open.
Let's do it.
Alright.
I'll try to open it again.
Maybe the two of you
It-
together.
I was
It
gonna
is-
assist her.
Right? So
Let's do it.
either both of you make strength tests or make strength tests with advantage.
Do you wanna roll one?
Sure.
Oh. I got a 13.
13. That is enough.
You got a 7.
What's a
I
DC
rolled a
13?
1.
So as both of you go and prepare your shoulders on the door
strength check?
and
Talia
strength check.
realizes she's pushing on the hinge side.
Yeah.
You're just like,
It's a pull, not a push, Talia. It's a pull, not a
thank you,
push.
Talia. I appreciate you.
And you both slam into it, and your side opens up, and you see this small room has about 4 beds in it. There are no mattresses. You do see besides the beds there are 3 candles, like candelabras that have candles in them, but they're unlit.
They're lit now.
They are lit now. But besides that, there's nothing else in this room.
Can
Wow.
we-
Is it still
Is there anything-
stone-worked walls?
Mm.
Is it stone floors or earthen floors?
Stone.
Is there anything under the beds?
No, nothing.
Just 4 beds.
I guess we'll search it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna look under, like, investigate the beds.
Make an investigation check.
See if there's anything unusual. 17.
13. You get down there and look. It's kind of just dusty. Anything that, almost like anything of importance was here was taken out.
Any other, like, alcoves or chests
Mm-mm.
or tables, desks?
Nothing in here.
It's a really weird place for there to be beds. Why would people sleep in a musty cellar
And there's a whole castle above.
hidden behind a cloak in the entryway?
Out of nowhere, the 4 of you hear what sounds like a hog snorting.
A hog? From where? What direction?
Above you.
Nothing
Well,
followed us in, did it?
I'm looking up.
Like it seems distant, but like not like on the
Yeah,
roof.
but I'm still looking up. What's
Yeah.
on the ceiling?
It's a roof or it's a floor, whatever
Ceiling.
ceiling.
It's a floor.
That's what it's called when it's inside the house. It's a
Eh.
ceiling.
Nothing
Semantics.
followed us in, right?
Semantics.
I mean, nothing that I saw, but we're like 30, 40 feet down, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of area. I'm gonna check around for any kind of switches, trapdoors, anything like that, because I did find this kind of a trapdoor thing, so...
I'm gonna
Make an investigation check
help him.
with advantage.
Thank you for that. That is 23.
Got you.
it was. gonna
Sadly,
be,
you
what-
don't find anything.
It was going to be an 11, but
It's an empty room, besides the candelabras and the bed frames.
Well, I guess maybe we should just continue looking upstairs, even though...
no, we do have a whole castle. I mean, this is just a first little entryway here, but it does lead me to believe. I mean, this was kind of hidden down here, and I'm assuming we're saying this as we begin to walk back up the stairs.
And keep on the lookout for that
And do you
hog.
have a key?
Yeah,
Yes.
you mentioned a key.
Yes, but so far we've not. Yes, Talia saw me. I pulled it out of the cloak when I found this little passageway.
But nothing's been locked.
I'll keep an eye out for that as well.
Looking for a hog.
So
We're going upstairs.
from where you were at, and where you've been, it seemed like it may have came from the kitchen area. But you were there. There was nothing live.
We'll go into
I
the
tried to
kitchen.
go maybe quietly.
I'm gonna stealth into the kitchen.
Make a stealth check with disadvantage.
I'm following behind
Ooh.
Talia.
That's not too bad.
That's a 14 for me.
That's what my first roll was. 11.
Well, not bad, especially for disadvantage.
Yes. Stupid armor.
I mean,
Both of you.
I'm gonna follow behind Xavier's.
Disadvantage.
that means a flat 12.
Ooh! 14.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Girlfriend!
So our average here is like 12, 13.
It's not bad for half the party being at disadvantage.
Yeah, my high roll was a 17.
You sneak into the kitchen. Nothing's changed.
Is there any hog snorts?
No, it's gone.
This place is kind of freaky.
It's definitely different. If you've got a moment here, I'm gonna pull out my book and see. It's only lasts for about 10 minutes of time, but it'll take me 10 minutes to do it. To see if I can detect anything that's arcane nature here.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, I will take out my book and I'll perform detect magic.
Okay. Ritually, I'm assuming.
Yes.
You get done and there is no magic in this room.
Okay. Well, there's I don't see anything. One moment. I'll walk back down, like into the foyer, with the painting and everything.
There nothing there either.
Okay. It might be a little slow, but I'd like to do this every now and then when we get to a new room, just to kind of be sure.
It's fine with me.
I feel like a place with ghosts running around and speaking to us. I feel just like there might be magic here. And I suggest maybe we take different sides of the kitchen, see what we see, check the drawers, cabinets.
Yeah, Lana will start looking around. She's like, the longer I'm here, the less
Any
comfortable
other-
I'm feeling.
Any other doors in the kitchen?
Ouch. There is one door in the very back of the kitchen.
Is that the pantry?
No. The pantry is wide open. You can see it. There's like some old dry rations, some old spices.
Delicious.
Looking around for anything of,
Some
I
jewelry.
guess, value of sorts, but I'm also kind of keeping an eye open for any more than like secret passages.
Are you checking out that door in the back?
I'll check out the
Right
door
now,
there.
I'm not. I'm just kind of like going around the room and stuff. I was kind of assuming that we are all kind of just like divvying up the room.
Mm-hmm. I'll go check out the door in the back.
Mm-hmm. check out the door in the back, and it looks to lead to a backyard. You do see 4 mounds in the back.
4 mounds?
Like raised dirt mounds.
Like, does it look like there are any holes dug somewhere?
Not from where you can stand.
That's a 23 investigation.
23 investigation?
Search into the kitchen.
There's nothing really here except for a couple of dirty dishes, the spices, and old rations.
Okay. How long
A
does it
couple
look
mice
like,
skittering around the floor.
how long does it look like this stuff's been here? Like, does it look like somebody's used this within, like, I mean, the food's still there. It's not completely just destroyed. I mean, is it rotted? I mean, how...
No, the rations are still in a decent shape. You can tell they're old, you're not sure how old.
Yeah, Lena, this is really weird. The cloak was dusty, but the tools look like they had been used. Not necessarily recently, but they'd seen use. Not overly long ago. And now we have rations here that are not completely spoiled. They're older, but again, not overly old.
Can I tell how fresh the dirt is?
No, without going outside.
I'm gonna step outside. There's 4 mounds of dirt. I want to look at them closer.
Can I see from where I come? One moment, and I'll go look over her shoulder.
Alright, so you go in, there's this single door with like a small window. You look out and it's dirt, and there are 4 different mounds that go over of
They're
raised
like
dirt.
grave-looking mounds.
That's what I wanted to investigate.
It's hard to tell from this distance. You're from the first one, you are about 30-35 feet away.
Okay, is it fresh?
That's what I wanted to investigate.
You can't really tell from
I
this.
feel like it'd be, you could tell whether it's overturned dirt,
I'm gonna
no
go
grass on
outside.
it and stuff like
Like
that.
this entire thing is dirt. There is no grass anywhere in the back.
Alright.
I'm assuming the only green we really saw was the moss on the building.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go outside. Creep outside.
I must be like right on her back.
Scooby-Doo style.
You go out there and it is graves. There are 4 tombstones at the top of each. The first one you come up to says, Baron Brantifix, husband, father, hunter. Let no man stand alone above another. The next one is Rowan, hound of Brantifex, faithful to the end. The third one, Heluth, our pride and joy, lost too soon. The last one, Sylphine, beloved daughter, may she find peace at last.
What was the first name you said?
Baron Brantifex.
And it said brother, husband, father.
Husband, father, hunter.
And Browan was the hound.
Rowan was the hound.
And Haluth was possibly a son, and Selphine a daughter.
Heluth, our pride and joy, lost too soon. Sylphine, beloved daughter, may she find peace at last.
Are there any bodies in these graves? How fresh is the
I think
dirt?
we'd have to dig.
How fresh is the dirt?
They're old.
Okay, so it's been overturned.
Is this sky or is this a room?
It's sky.
It looks like
Yeah,
somebody-
and it's weird. You remember there being some sort of sunlight, some symbols of sunlight when you walked into this castle. It's almost perfect nighttime. Back here.
We haven't been here very long, have we?
I don't feel like it's been that long.
I don't like
Maybe an
this.
hour, I feel like.
Do we know what time it is?
Make a
I feel
survival
like,
check.
Actually, I feel like we got here.
Pretty early in the day.
17.
About midday when you guys are here. 17. You guys got here around midday.
So like
Ahead.
afternoon.
And so, like noon.
And we've been in here how long?
Not even an hour?
Yeah, it shouldn't be dark. You said around noon?
Mm-hmm.
Do I see any magic stuff?
It's weird that it's dark.
I don't like this at all.
There is a very faint... Let me actually read the spell.
For duration, you can sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. It can penetrate most barriers if blocked by, but if it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Alright, so you actually would not see that. Cool. There is a magical aura around the entirety of the castle.
Of the courtyard.
Everything.
So all like the stone and stuff I'm seeing outside here is all.
The only thing that really isn't magical are the tombstones.
Okay, I'll take an action and kind of see if I can tell what it is that I'm seeing here. Is it an enchantment, illusion?
Illusion.
It's been.
But it looks illusion on a much greater scale than you've ever seen.
It's been sorcereled at some point here. This is an illusion that we're seeing. I don't know.
That would explain the sounds we're hearing too. Would it not?
I mean, it could be magic. I mean, the bones were real enough. I was touching them. I mean, I think, pretty sure. I mean, there are magics that could make me think they were real, though. I start pondering the whole of my existence.
Very nervous. Lena looks very uncomfortable right now.
I'll kneel down and dig my fingers into the dirt. Let's just try the hounds.
You're just gonna dig it with your hands?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of just dig in, just see.
It's dirt.
Well, I mean, I'm just checking. I mean, this is like, I know this is an illusion on me. I'm not sure it's on everything. It's just not just.
It's faint. Like it's not like.
No, I'm not
like-
laughing at that. I'm laughing at how he said it. It's dirt.
It's dirt.
It's dirt.
It's dirt. It's not like I cast, polymorph. It's something that's been lingering.
Yeah. I mean, this entire place is covered in magic. Out here, it's old, but it is still here. I don't know. I'm not really comfortable digging up graves to see what's here,
Let's not do that.
but also I'm not used to walking into places where it's dark in the middle of the day for no reason either.
Yeah, that is very odd.
I don't know. Maybe, is there another door out here?
Just the one.
So just the one we came in.
Mm-hmm.
And we can go check. What was you say? You said it found a study.
Oh yeah, like it was like more of a dining room type room. It had a large table with like 8 chairs
Okay, well, I mean,
and a small fireplace.
hopefully, I mean, if this place is following by normal rules, there will be no moving of the graves. So they'll be here. We can come back if we need to check them out later. And go look at the dining room.
I'll be the last to go in,
Lena's gonna be following you very closely.
and I'm gonna just watch those graves as I go in, closing the door behind me.
their graves.
Okay.
So you all head into the dining room. This very, nice table. Stupid expensive chandelier.
Oh yeah, there was a shame. I would have said there's a shame.
But there is nothing really fancy here.
Any auras on anything? Any sense of anything?
Mm-mm.
Check for trapdoors or hidden doors.
You are?
Mhm.
Roll investigation check.
I will help her with that, because I would definitely do that.
Investigation.
Hmm?
19.
19? Nothing. Whereas the kitchen, it looks like there might have been things moved around. This looks like it hasn't been touched ever.
Any new noises? Have we heard any new noises at all?
Actually, yes. You hear the screaming of a dying man coming from below you.
Oh God, do I
From
hear
the
that?
well? Like the well room?
Closer to where the entrance to the basement was.
Do I hear that?
All you hear it.
Okay. Okay. Good. Still freaky.
It's screams of a man.
Yes.
Lena's kind of like looking around like, oh my God.
This place is unnerving me.
I don't like it here at all. I think it was a bad
It sounds
idea
like it's coming from where it was before, though. Like the same place we heard the other noises.
From in that hidden door, you mean?
I don't know if but it's coming from back that direction.
Yeah.
You said it was from the entranceway, right?
Yeah. You could, from the direction you heard it from, you can assume it was where the cellar storage was.
Okay. Are there any other doors in here?
Mm-mm. Just the one in and out.
No, any desks, dressers, cabinets, anything like
Nope.
that to check out?
Nothing. Just that in the fireplace that is blackened with soot.
I'm gonna dig through the fireplace.
Okay.
Or would her investigation have included that?
I would say it included it. It's just black, just soot everywhere. I would say your hands are black. But
Who can tell?
They look normal. Hey, it wasn't dirty at all.
She's like,
She's coughing as she's digging into soot and dirt.
I feel like this is actually
she's like,
happening.
there's nothing there. Leaves a black hand. Sorry.
I'm beginning to think we should probably hurry with this. Should we go upstairs?
Yeah.
Quickly.
I don't know what that scream was, but I don't think it's anyone actually in trouble.
Yes, I'm kind of torn between it being
Make an insight
ghosts
check.
and it being...
Me?
Here you.
It's a 17 plus things.
18.
18.
Now, I'm not sure whether we're dealing with ghosts or if it's
It
illusions.
sounds like an imitation. Like, it doesn't seem real. This is the second time you've heard something, and
Like the talking, then the hog, then the scream, but not finding anything.
this is
It's
isn't-
weird.
it's not the same as the talking. It seems similar to the hog and the scream. It seems similar. The talking's different.
Yeah, it definitely seems like an imitation.
Yes, either way, I'm not comfortable with it, whether it's something dead and it's trying to haunt this place, or if
I mean, you said there
it's...
was illusionary magic, right?
Yes, that's what makes me think that possibly some of this is just someone messing with us, but again, if they're able to stay hidden like this... Wait a minute. I don't have the card for that, I don't think.
Which one?
See invisibility. No, I do not have the card for it here. I is this one you gave me. I don't remember what level it is. I don't think it's
I think it's second. Second level. Duration an hour.
Can it be ritualed or does it have to be cast?
Has to be cast.
Oh, there's nothing I can do about this. I do not have it prepared, so.
God damn.
So much for that. If there's somebody trying to be hidden magically, I could have seen them, but I was not ready for that sort of thing today. No, I guess we go on upstairs and hope for the best.
Okay, you all start making your way upstairs.
Nylamine and Saya, keep your eyes around open for anything that moves that possibly shouldn't, or when it shouldn't move.
All right. I guess let's make our way upstairs then.
Yes, let's do it. Quicker the better.
Okay. So you all make your way back past the dining room or the kitchen, up the stairs, and you walk in, and it's very nice compared to the rest of the other rooms. You walk in, and the centerpiece is this gold embroidered table. There are chairs, sofas, glass decanters, and wine goblets. There's a giant harp, and you see another staircase up that leads up to the second floor.
Third floor? Or?
Second floor, because this is like, a little bit of stairs up and then like
Okay.
It's like a balcony kind of thing.
And what exactly are the wine goblins doing?
Goblets.
I don't think that's what he said, doing.
He said goblets.
Did he?
He
didn't
did.
say goblins.
No, he said goblins.
Goblins would have been better.
That would have been hilarious.
And from what you all have seen,
I
this
didn't
is the
hear either of
first
those
furniture that does not have dusty sheets over. They are opened furniture.
No dusty sheets.
It's like you can actually see the furniture.
Is it dusty furniture?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
It's pristine.
So
This entire room is very pristine.
does it look used at all? Not necessarily dusty, but like used.
Like, are there butt marks?
Yes, that is precisely what she's looking
Yes, I'm looking for butt marks.
You see some butt marks.
How fresh are the butt marks?
They're fresher than
for. Are
anything
you
else you've
sniffing
seen.
the cushion?
It's one rank fart.
Take a Febreze commercial.
Is it lit in here?
Yeah.
Like more lit than the room,
Mhm.
than the castle?
I'd like to take this moment to plug Febreze. Freshen up your campaign with Febreze. We now have new lavender and spring blossom scents.
Oh my god.
Tired of old smelly monsters? Freshen up your campaign with Febreze.
Not a sponsor. Yet.
I feel like that could have got me the gig.
Yeah, totally.
So, are we going in to investigate?
Yes, we absolutely are going in to investigate.
Alright. I am looking for hidden traps.
Alright, make investigation.
14.
There are no traps. But you do happen to find where the sheets are. So the stairway going up, there's a little like sliding door underneath the stairs. You open up the sliding doors, and there's just a heap amount of sheets that are in there.
Covering the furniture.
It looks like what should be there, and they're a little dusty, but not.
Not like the rest of the castle.
I would like to make a point. How nice are the wine goblets?
They're nice, like royalty nice.
Bag of holding. Bink, 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 bink.
All right.
we are drinking nice tonight. If we ever get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Slinking up the stairs. I'll take those.
Are you all going up to the official second floor?
I guess if there's nothing else here, because we're just on like the mezzanine or something like that, right? Just kind of like, we're on the landing. There's like a sitting area.
Sorry. Yeah, there's nothing else here.
All right. Yeah, let's go.
Sorry.
Did you go through the blankets or whatever, the sheets?
No, I did not. Is there anything noteworthy in the sheets or anything like that?
Nope. Just a heap of sheets.
I mean, they're not as dusty as everything else in this castle, but there's some dust on them.
I'm kind of thinking maybe we're not where we were.
You mean, like we're on a different plane?
Well, it was, the book did mention the Vistani.
Yeah, what is, that's like, you mentioned plane jumping?
Yeah, they kind of travel different, they're an odd people. They travel freely from different worlds, mostly the Shadowfell.
Do I know what the Shadowfell is?
No.
What is the Shadowfell? I wouldn't know that with my echo.
It's
Your echo's not from Shadowfell.
Okay.
Just because it's shadowy does not mean you know what Shadowfell
I give
is.
what you had to ask.
It's like, can you imagine just a land of lush forests and wild magic where chaos ruled? Just sprites and fairies played. Trees walked around sometimes. Things would speak to you that shouldn't speak to you.
Okay.
Like nature run amok. Now imagine the exact opposite of that. Nothing living. Just breathing the air is poisonous to you. Darkness everywhere.
So you're saying we might be in the Shadowfell?
I don't know if we're in the Shadowfell. I feel like maybe we're not where we were. Or this place is adjacent to where we were. I don't have any proof, but I mean, there's a lot of weird things happening here.
Yeah, right.
And I'll step on top of those stairs.
We'll be right after.
So you walk up the stairs. Once again, it's that like L stairs. You get up to the top, and there's a hallway. Down this hallway, you see. Down the hallway, and then it breaks off to the right. You see a door on the left, and the hallway goes all the way down at the end, makes another right.
Just out of curiosity, would I know whether there was anything active with Talia's ring? I don't want to give too much up here.
Yeah.
Like, was there something there, or could something be put there?
Parentheses.
Okay.
Maybe you should keep that after all.
I don't know that one though. I don't know. Do you know how much more it would be able to? I just need. Oh, all right. So it's got a little bit. All right.
Aaron, you're making a mess over there.
Would I know if she could use it?
You would know through your background that if something needs attuned and you don't know it, you don't know it's magical.
Okay.
Or what magical properties it has.
Okay. Now wait. I won't do anything if I would know that. So it's just hallways up here, like different walkways.
Yeah. So you came up.
We're kind of on a
It
balcony, sort of.
Yeah. Well, you're like on a hallway, and like there's no balcony. It's just hallway. Door on the left. Hallway goes off to the right. Goes all the way down and goes to the right.
Well, there's a doorway right here. Room by room. See what we find.
Might as well.
So it's hallway, door, hallway.
This seems to be the way.
Alright, so we're going
things are
left
going.
to the door.
So you're going past the first hallway.
I guess because it's the door. Like the door is like right there, though, right? Like the hallway.
So
You have to go like down the hallway a little ways.
Yeah, you have to go down the hall. So basically, it's 15 feet, and then there's a hallway on the right. 5 feet after the hallway, there's a doorway on the left.
I'm so confused. Can you just draw that? Can you
Yeah,
make my? Can you? I'm a visual person.
I
Can you
am
make
too.
my
Yeah,
life
I-
easier by just putting it
Yeah,
down
I
on
have to
the?
say I'm a little confused myself on this one.
We're all just like, huh?
Yes,
Does he
hallways
say
and
that-
doors.
It's going to be purple, because I feel it.
But I feel like we came up the stairs, so if we're like here, and I
So-
feel like you're
Okay,
talking.
so where are
about-
the stairs?
So I'm going to draw it going this way.
Towards you.
Yeah, so there's...
So
So... 1, 2, 3. 1.
Does it look like an AT-AT?
No, but that is funny.
See, this is the way you told me. This is kind of the way I got it. Like if we're at the top of the
sorry.
stairs, so we go left and it's a door, and then we got this right here and this right here, so it kind of looks like an AT-AT.
Honestly, you're not wrong.
Aaron.
Aaron, right there.
Like we have stuff for this. We just went through a horrible pandemic where millions of people worldwide died because people licked their fingers and tried to wipe things.
There we go.
Let's learn from this.
Here's a paper towel.
I feel like you should know me by now that I don't learn from this. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be. 5 feet, not 10.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to stop at the top of the stairs. It's almost 11:30.
Oh, I'll wait to draw that one.
Actually, while he's doing this, I think I am going to bring it up. Toya, if you don't mind, I could put a little something in that ring of yours.
Oh, my ring?
Yes.
What about my ring?
That's magic.
This is magic?
Yes,
It's way too
it
big.
holds spells.
Oh, I had no idea.
thought you would have known, considering you do
I
minor
do the
magics.
fire. That's
I
it.
get that. I know you do minor magics, but I thought maybe you did that to kind of,
No, I've
You know more circles.
my mom. This used to be my mom's ring. She got it before I was born. And then when my father disappeared, she gave it to me. I don't really know anything about my father. My birth father, anyway.
It would use a little bit of what I've got for the day, but
What did you want to do to it?
it stores spells. I can cast a spell into it for use later.
Like what? What'd you put in it, though?
An enchantment to make your weapon magical.
Okay. And she's just kind of like,
But I think if you didn't know that the ring was magical, you probably have to take time to try to attune yourself to it.
I mean, I don't take it off, so that's not a problem.
So
If you're not attuned, you wouldn't be able to use it. So.
you are here.
But
Okay.
we're Nylamine. I had no idea it was magical.
Well, provided we make it through this day, remind me, and after you sit and adjust yourself to it, I can put something in there.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I missed the line.
Alright, so where we're at, we wouldn't actually see anything except this hallway.
I would assume that you've gotten down here.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so, well, if we're walking down through here and we see that there's a hallway with 2 doors in it, if we have a moment, I'll go ahead and cast that spell so I can see magic again. I'll take 10 minutes to do that.
Okay.
And then once that's done, let's go up and, I feel like we should check this room. It's just the one room.
The one room on the left?
Yeah.
Alright, so you come out here. There is a small little staircase, like 4 or 5 stairs.
Okay.
And then you come up there. You enter in, and against the wall there is one of the roll top desks. There are 2 leather armchairs near it. There is a fireplace on the far side by where the stairs you came up from are. With a picture of wolves and boars. Draped over each chair is a wolf skin. And there is a spiral staircase heading up on the wall.
Do I see anything glowing?
Is that right here, babe?
Yes.
Sense
Okay.
any magic?
Not in here.
Well, I guess we're gonna toss the place.
The desk is closed currently.
No, I'll start investigating it, and I guess I'll try to open the desk and see what's in there, but start looking around, see what we can find.
Alright.
Assisting. Assisting.
Alright, make a dexterity check.
I cannot help you with that.
She said she was
She is assisting, so.
I apparently can help you with that.
This is for the desk.
Just regular dexterity?
Yep, just add your dex.
19.
19?
I'm like, put
That-
your finger there.
that's
Put your
enough.
finger there.
You're able to go and take in, like, jig a little bit just to hear something click, and the desk opens up.
I would have probably tried the key.
Oh yeah, we have a key.
Oh, the key does not work there.
Okay.
That's what the dex check was really for.
Yeah. You finagled the key, but like it didn't really work, so you like used the blunt end of it, like the little ring part at the end. Just you go and there is a set of calligraphy tools, and there is an open journal.
What's the? Is there any writing on the page that it's open to?
There's plenty of writing.
Is it in common?
Yes.
What does it say?
What does it say?
I am just realized I am like way off camera.
He's like, I don't want to be seen.
And I will kind of like gather everything up, including like the journal and stuff like that.
All right. This seems to be the Baron's study. This happens to be from his perspective. Basically telling how he was, what he hunted, and he would invite people to come and hunt with him, and enjoy the rewards of what was hunted. He felt too isolated in the castle. That's why he always had people there with him, to try to feel more like a city life than a castle life. Selphine, his oldest daughter, was bedridden, born with terrible physical deformities. He was glad that Selphine could be housed here to keep her far from the public's eye. A nursemaid was hired to watch her while the Baroness was away. The Baroness describes her death at the age of 6 as merciful. And there is some incantation that the Baroness had a hand in it.
It says people think the Baroness killed her daughter.
Yep.
Okay.
Haluth, the younger daughter of the Baron and Baroness, was a tomboy, more like her father than her mother. Haluth was slain in her 9th birthday, killed by a wolf while out hunting with her father. The Baroness doesn't blame her husband for Haluth's death, but neither does she absolve him of his guilt. Both daughters were buried in the Shallot's graveyard at the Baron's insistence. In her final journal entry, the Baroness speaks of evil whispers in the graveyard and makes plans to leave the castle, vowing never to return.
Who did? The Baroness?
The Baroness.
Vowed to leave and never return.
And with that, you all hear the sound of a laughing child come from across the hall. And we are going to end it there.